Hello, everyone. I am Chantel Williams with the Arkansas Department of Education School Improvement Unit, also with the ACSIP statewide field test team. And we're just excited about being able to provide this service, the navigation through Indistar, pretty much just navigation 101, making sure you're able to get in the system and get started so we can press ahead and forge ahead towards school improvement. So to get you started, we'll go ahead and log in here, the user information there in the upper right, and it takes you to this screen, which I am sure you all are familiar with seeing. This is the screen that's not new. It was just our opening screen that has a new look. And if you are wanting to use the test site as opposed to your own district or school website login, you can use the AR School login and password, or if you're a district, the AR District login credentials. And this is just so you can get in and kind of play around before you use your actual login and password, so you won't worry about making any mistakes or anything. So in the test sites, you're free to do that. You can add and delete. So we really just want you to get in and try it out. So I'm going to log in at the test site for schools. AR School, and then it takes us to the dashboard. So here we have, if you watched the previous video, the Indistar Overview 101, you were able to get a little tutorial on all of these facets of the dashboard. So again, we'll just kind of go through those quickly. Here's your document upload, and then over to the right, you have those logins that we talked about, the guest login for your stakeholders, and then your leadership team login. These are just read-only access logins. There are no editing rights in these. So we're right here at home, which is going to take you back to this page if you leave this page. And we'll move over to the Complete Forms tab. And behind the Complete Forms tab, you will find all of the forms and applications that need to be filled out, that need to be downloaded and then uploaded into the document upload. We're really excited about the school improvement forms section because all of the state categorical program description forms have been separated out. So you have your health and wellness school improvement priority, you have the AE, the ELL, NSLA, and PD forms there for you under school improvement. And then of course you have your federal programs forms section, and this again is for the school. For the schools, you have your 1003A application fund supplemental compliance form, your school-wide plan rubric for monitoring and evaluation, school parenting involvement plan, and of course the Title II application for that's the school year 15-16 is there. This again is the test site, and we move over to submit forms and reports tab. And here is just the report name, which is basically a reiteration of what we saw on the previous Complete Forms tab, but you have your submit by dates. And then also in the submit tab, this will be when schools or districts have actually pushed the submit button. So they will appear here in the submitted forms tab with the date submitted. And then your previous tab shows that if there were any documents submitted the year prior, those are there for reference as well. The Docs and Links tab provides resources for you, as well as optional planning templates for both federal and state forms. So that's what you can obtain and access from your dashboard after logging in. So again, I want to point out on the dashboard, if you want to work your plan, meaning if you wanted to assess, create, or monitor, you would go here for school success indicators. If you were logged in to the district, it would say district success indicators. So same thing if you're wanting to work your plan. Whereas over here for on review progress tab, that's where you're going to review your progress. You're going to see the work that has been done on your plan. You'd be able to check on that from that point. Let's not neglect the celebrate and share. If there's information that you want to share pertaining to the district or school successes, we really do encourage you to send that information to me. And there's my name again, Chantel.Williams@arkansas.gov. Please share your successes. And when you're doing that, you're not only sharing it with us at the state, but you're also, empowering your schools and districts and allowing them to feel very good and confident about the work that they're doing, no matter how small, how big. We want to know about those accomplishments. So let's go ahead and take a look at the school success indicators if we were wanting to work our plan. I do want to point you to the navigation toolbar here at the top. This is basically enabling you to navigate through the system without having to go back home, as we saw before. You can access any of those pages from here instead of going back home. So if we were wanting to just say assess, we could click here or here, and it would take us to those pages. Before then, let's look at the plan management. This is a new feature that we have here. And this just allows you to be able to filter for different things, no matter what it is. If you're wanting to check out the key indicators, the spotlight indicators, if you want to check out those indicators that don't have any tasks created or attached to them, you would filter for that there. And it just pulls everything down here for you in column form. And then by clicking on those types of things, it would just take you directly to where that indicator is or where that particular information is within the plan, your ACSIP plan, your comprehensive plan report. Those are the same things. So this is what that plan management is helping you to do. And also, when we're talking about assessing, this is what that page would look like here. It gives you information at the top as far as directions pertaining to each of the tabs located here, tabs 1 through 4. If you're wanting to select your indicator to work with, there is a filter. If you are focus school, priority school, that would just pull up those indicators specific to those schools. And those fields are going to basically populate the information that was recommended for the 15-16 school year. You would just still have access to that information. But as I said in the Indistar Review 101 webinar, we're going to import additional indicators so that you're able to really choose the indicators that are specific to the needs of your district based on the needs assessment and program evaluation. So this is what that assess monitor would look like, assess button, would look like. And then if you're wanting to create, of course, this is a test site, so don't be alarmed at all of the colors that you're seeing here. It's just the objectives shown in blue are new objectives that need a plan, task created, whereas the green objectives are all those tasks that have been completed or objectives met with evidence of sustainability provided. The objectives in red, of course, they need additional things added, like task or in order to reach full implementation. Also, if a team is undecided on that particular objective, that's going to also show up in red. So this is what that would look like. So you would basically start to create your plan from this particular page. Going into monitor is after you have all your tasks created. It looks similar to the create page, but you're able to actually go in if you were needing to go in and check on a particular task and add something. Here's where you would add those comments there. Or you could also delete the task if you say, hey, this is not a needed task anymore. We're no longer going in this direction. This is where we could just delete the task. You're able to go back to your plan here if you need to, or back to all of your objectives. So again, this navigational toolbar is an awesome tool for you to be able to maneuver through the system easily. The information, mission, and goals is pretty much a starting point where you would enter the principal's name and the process manager of the school, or if you're a district, you would enter the superintendent and the district process manager here. School team information, this is where you would enter your leadership team information. Demographics information, if you would like to add that in. Assessment information as well, if that's something that you would like to add to have accessible in the system. And also your coaching comments. These are all of the coaching comments that have been provided there, and you're able to also go in and reply to those comments. If you're a school, team agendas and minutes, you're able to set up a meeting agenda. And after you set up that agenda, as you see here on the screen, some of these say meeting minutes. After that agenda has been set, after the meeting has been held, or during the meeting even, you're able to go in and add the minutes from those meetings, and that creates that phrase there, meeting minutes. So that's what you're able to do from this button. There are other resources here. Where we now shows basically graphics or charts of the progress that has been made as far as the indicators and the implementation of those indicators. There's a resource button, worksheets, which will help with when you're trying to assess, create, and monitor. These are various worksheets. There's an assess, create, and monitor. These are very good resources when you're using the Indistar system with your leadership team. And also reports. If you're going to try to find a specific report, and over here to the right, it gives you an overview of what information can be obtained by clicking on these various types of reports. So that's access for you. And I do want to show you also, we're going to go back to assess. I want to be sure to show you that if we are selecting an indicator, so you have your core function over here to the left, and then your effective practice here. And under the effective practice, you see all of the indicators that fall within that effective practice. But I want to click on this first one, IDO1, to show you what you have at your fingertips. Here, when you are assessing, we want to make sure that districts and schools are being sure to use the Wise Ways research. So right above that indicator is the link to the Wise Ways. So you have your indicator there, you have your explanation of the indicator, as well as those guiding questions that help schools and districts to really think deeply about the indicator, because as you're planning out your course of how to reach full implementation, these questions are there for your pondering, so that you're able to really be reflective and thoughtful as you're charting out that course. And then there's the research, and then the references where the research was obtained. So I did want to make sure that I was showing you that as well. Alrighty, and as we go back to the beginning where we started from the dashboard, we'll take you to review progress. And remember, this is the point at which you want to just check out things, see how things are working. Again, as I said in the Indistar overview, this is access to the indicator list where you can filter if you are all schools not priority of focus, or if you're a district, you would do the same in your site. And then here's also a link to the Wise Ways. But you're able to access your comprehensive report or your ACSIP plan as a whole. So you're able to see all of the indicators that have been assessed, the initial assessment, whether it be limited, fully implemented, or whatever there's there. All of the tasks, who have been assigned to those tasks, are here just in one-stop shop here. And your comments and reviews, these are, again, the coaching comments that have been provided or any reviews that have been given. Your task reports, that's basically your, in all of the tasks that have been added, they're all there. no matter what indicator. These are just all the tasks that have been assigned, and the due dates, the completion dates. You can get all of that there. If you wanted to do just an overview of your task and with your leadership team, this is where you could click to get that information. Again, the where are we now information, you can find that there. Team meetings, this is just in a different form. All of them are located here. You can have access to those team meetings and agendas. And then here's your critique and feedback, where your locally hired SISs will, their reports will be housed here, as well as any forms that have been given or reviews given by the ADE specialist. These will be there for the schools, and it will be the reviews that have been given to the district on the district site. In a nutshell, that is basically the Indistar navigation. There's lots more to see and lots more to do, but just trying to get you started, getting you in the system and familiar with that is what we hope we have done today. And if you have any questions or comments or concerns, feel free to contact the School Improvement Unit, and we would be more than happy to assist you. My direct information, again, can be found here as your state contact. So there's all of the information on your screen where you can contact me. I have enjoyed the webinar, and I hope that you have too. Have a good day.